So let's quickly summarize, okay, what we talked about today. We talked about this curated model catalog, which is absolutely cool, right? We give you a lot of the different models that we prescribe, that we've configured. It's guided, it's automated, it's secure. It creates these endpoints. Very great stuff from a model type, even your own custom model. And you have that freedom to experiment. You have the ability to take cutting edge models like, in this case, a DeepSeek or whatever comes next tomorrow or whenever, and quickly upload it, including an air-gapped environment. And that means control over models and data in these type of environments. You have air-gapped environments. You have all these different places. The freedom of choice becomes really critical. I will say, to add on to what I heard earlier, someone mentioned customers. Not at liberty to say all those different stats, but I will say this. Many of our customers that are choosing an AI are creating and wanting sovereign AI, control of their AI in their own environment, and they're willing to spend the money to do that. The current geopolitical situation and what comes next or whatnot is creating this necessity. And we are right in the middle of helping them out and getting feedback on that. Cool. Deploy once, inference many, right? Create this shared service model. So we talked about the capability, and Jesse mentioned it as well as Ashwini, about taking a bunch of these models, deploying them once, and then actually connecting multiple different applications via these endpoints. And then sizing made simple, right? Jesse talked about the nuances and how complex sizing can be when it comes to understanding the infrastructure. And it does a lot of that hard work in making deployments pretty much a snap when it comes to deploying these models. Okay, questions, comments? Clap, 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 fantastic. Again, run any CNCF Kubernetes. NAI is an application, a set of containers that runs on Kubernetes. Wherever Kubernetes is, NAI can be. Pretty cool. Number two, remember, deploy all the models you want, any of the types that you like. We help with that. You can do the pre-configured ones, or you can bring your own. You can also then create a secure endpoint. Again, I think someone mentioned earlier. What is an endpoint? It is an API that's connected to an LLM. This little bundle you give to your developer, it's OpenAI compliant, they're ready to roll. And that means people can actually test this before it goes out as well. And that includes developers and application people for AI. Make it super simple. Reiterate. All right.
We saw it again. You told us what you told us. One quick question.
Yes. Thank you.
Well done. When I'm looking at any model and I want to run Llama 4 and it doesn't fit on one node and I need to run it across multiple nodes, can I inference across multiple nodes at this point? Or is that something that might come in the future?
Ashwini?
It is a future. And thanks for asking. That's kind of reiterating the ask for us, but it is something that we've planned for future. And I can give you a little bit of reasoning why it's a future versus
Other than
already
it's really hard.
Yes, that too, of course.
The community is still figuring it out at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. I think one of the pieces was, 4 or 5 billion model from Meta was one of those forcing functions where they're like, oh, you absolutely need to run this on 2 nodes. And then we had this replaced with Llama 3.3, which was 70 billion, which was as good as the 4 or 5 billion. I know. And then people are like, oh, we don't need that anymore, right? So that's essentially why it's been going a little bit back and forth. Yeah.
Then Llama 4. Now it's back.
Yes, exactly. It's one of those.
Not only that, if you look at the terms of service, guess where you can't use Llama 4? In Europe.
Right.
So now you have geopolitical and geographical blocks between these things about how to run. So again, the sovereign AI piece becomes very critical based on their terms of service.
Is that a GDPR thing, the European, or just?
I think I can't infer about what it means, but
okay.
I definitely think it has to do with the way that their AI regulation and
I see
the way they do things is set up. So yes, possibly.
Got it.
Yeah.